So let's begin total summary. We will have space for discount, tax percentage that is going to be applied, tax amount, shipping charges if any, and grand total. For the grand total, we will make this particular row filled with standard gray color pattern and make it bold. Here there is going to be a discount. Tax percentage, we will apply the percentage shortcut over here. If you want to see what exactly has been applied, right click on it, format cells, and you will see here it is a percentage shortcut with 0 decimal places. In case you want to have a decimal place, you can apply. For example, if the percentage of tax is 12.5, then let's have 1 decimal point. The tax is calculated on discounted price. So you will apply this tax rate on the amount calculated as subtotal less the discount. I will explain you in a bit how to write this formula. So let's move ahead and write the formula for grand total, which is going to be equal to subtotal minus discount plus tax amount plus shipping charges, and we hit enter. Next, we need to write the terms and conditions. So I'm going to copy paste this information, and I will copy paste special as values. Now, if you see, there are two terms which are overflowing our table design. So what we are going to do is we are going to select those two and select the entire breadth of the table, excluding this first serial number, and choose merge and center. Then we will change the alignment to left alignment and wrap the text. Then we will adjust the height of the row such that the information appears clear in the cell. We will do the same for this particular term. We will select the entire range of the width of the table that we need for that particular row. We will click on merge and center. Then we change the alignment to left alignment and wrap the text, and then adjust the height of the row to fit the text. Now if you see, the number 8 appears at the bottom. That is because the vertical alignment by default is chosen as bottom in the entire Excel sheet. So how do we change this? To do that, you select the whole Excel sheet by clicking on the top left corner of the sheet, which is on the left of A. So when I click here, the entire sheet is chosen, and I'm going to select top alignment as the default alignment for the entire sheet. And when I do that, please watch here the number 5 and number 8 and even this particular text. So the number 5, number 8 has been aligned on top. The text is also top aligned. With this, we complete writing the terms and conditions. We are going to make this bold. Next, we are going to end our quotation with contact details, so that in case the customer has any clarification, he can contact you with your contact information being handy on the quotation itself. So I'm going to type and we are going to center this information to the entire table or entire quotation by using merge and center. I'm going to reduce this font a little bit so that it looks like a footer, and highlight this zone in our standard gray bar. So this completes the text and formatting of your quotation template.